welcome back. Today I'm going to take you through a sequence that's going to help you get your press up. Something a lot of us want to be able to do, but it's really quite challenging and requires a lot of upper body strength. So I'm going to take you through a series of exercises which will progressively get harder that you can work on to be able to get that full press up. Okay, so I've got a couple of pieces of equipment. So if you have them at home, get them. They're really, really helpful. So firstly being magic circle. If you've got one of those, grab a hold. This is a great piece of equipment to help you with your press up. Something most of you probably have is a little resistance band or a booty band, sometimes they're called. So it's just a circle. This is another great piece of equipment that's going to help us with our press ups. And if you have them, yoga blocks, something else that's going to help you with those press ups today. So if you've got them, grab a hold of them, pop them next to your mat because we'll come to using them in just a moment. Okay, so we're going to start in a 4-point kneeling position. And here I really want you to feel your hands pressing the floor away. So knees are underneath the hips, belly button is lifted here. Now, we're going to think of the elbows grazing the side of the ribs. So we're going to just allow those elbows to come in towards the rib cage and let the chest drop down towards the floor and then pressing back up. Good. And again, so we let them drop and coming back up. You might find you can come all the way down and let those elbows and the forearms touch the floor. Now, to make this a little easier, send your hips back as you go down. To make it harder, keep the hips totally still and just let the chest drop down. You're going to feel it's quite a dramatic difference. We're going to do 5 more of these. 5 and 4. Good. 3 and 2 and 1 and coming back up. Lovely. Now from here, if you've got a resistance band like this, we're going to take it just above the elbows, okay? So just above the elbows here. Hands come back into that same place as before, so belly button is lifted. Now, we're going to take knees a little further away from us. We're then going to squeeze the glutes so we come into like a little mini plank here. We inhale. On the exhale, again, elbows grazing the side of the rib cage as we come down. You're going to feel the band take some of your weight and then we press back up. Again, we drop it down, we come back up. Elbows staying in nice and tight here. 5 more. 5. At any point, 4, you can just break. 3 and join again when you're ready. It's quite intense. 2, last 1. Good, coming all the way up. Just send the hips back, take the band off of the arms and lengthen back. Inhale, exhale, and again, inhale, exhale, and coming back up. All right, if you've got the magic circle, we're going to add in the magic circle here. So you're going to stand it up like so, with one of the soft edges is going to come onto the sternum. Not the most comfortable position, but we're not here for too long. So top of the magic circle on the sternum. Now, if you don't have a magic circle, you can keep the band around the elbows and take the same variation we just did. If you don't have a band, do the very first variation with no equipment. Okay, now if you've got a magic circle, I want you to take one leg back. You might also take this variation if you've got the band. We're taking one leg back, we're dropping down and up. Dropping down and up, so those elbows are in, nice and tight. Good. To make it a little harder, take that left knee away. A little more. 3, 2, and 1. Good, swap legs. So bringing that right knee in, left leg steps back. We bring down and up and down. My microphone is pressing on the magic circle. Good, keep going. Good. 4 and 3. Maybe take the right knee back a little. 2 and last 1. Option here to take both knees off, little press up. You can keep it small, just draw those shoulder blades down in your back. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last 1. Bring the knees down. Good, walk those hands back. Pop the magic circle down behind you. Woo, just give those shoulders a little roll out here. Quite intense for these arms. Okay, final variation here. You're gonna grab your yoga blocks. Okay, if you don't have yoga blocks, grab a couple of books, whatever you've got that can elevate the hands a little higher than the mat. Okay, so I'm gonna give you option 1 and then option 2, which will be a little harder. So starting on the knees, hands come onto the blocks. You want those knees not under the hips here. They want to be further back so you can then squeeze the glutes and come into a mini plank. Okay, from here, same thing, elbows drawing in towards the rib cage and back up. Now, don't be afraid to take your weight forwards past the hands. Think of your chest going past the hands, past your yoga blocks. Often what happens is we get a bit tense in the top of the shoulders. We need to draw the shoulder blades down and then come all the way down. Good, 3 more. And your press-ups might not be as big as these today. You might start really small, just a tiny bend and a press-up. You're better to keep your form than to go too deep and compromise on your form. Okay, last variation is going to be both legs off. So, step one leg back, step the other leg back, glutes are squeezing. Now from here, we're going to slowly go down. And when you get all the way to the floor, bring the knees down and then kind of worm yourself back up. And then we find our plank position again. So plank position, glutes are squeezing, belly button lifted, slowly lowering down. Your deficit press-ups here. And then once you get to the bottom, knees down, kind of worm yourself back up. Quite intense here. And again, slowly lowering down. The more we do it, the quicker that drop's gonna get as the arms fatigue, and that's okay. Slowly down. Just keep those elbows in, shoulder blades down. If you want to make it a little harder here, we come down, put the knees down, press back up. 2 more. Slowly lower down. Slow, 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 slow. Good. Last one. Woo. Here we go. Slowly down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Good. Press yourself all the way back into a child's pose. Get rid of your blocks. Just inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly coming all the way back up. All right, finding a comfortable seat. Clasp the hands together and just take a couple of breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Hands are clasped together and we're just taking our figure of 8s here. Releasing any tension that might have crept up into the hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then flip one hand over. Take a hold of the fingertips. Lengthen. And then switch. Just breathe. Good. Right arm comes up overhead. Hand comes to the back of the neck here. Other hand onto the elbow. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And swap. Left arm over. Right hand to the elbow. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Good. Just close the eyes. Take a minute to just be grateful that you turned up again today. Put in the work in to get stronger. Repeat this sequence as many times as you wish and you're really going to see your strength increase. Really well done. Inhale. Gather up all the goodness you created from moving your body today. Take it with you. Have a wonderful day. See you again soon. Bye.